Hello children, welcome to the special class. Due to the restrictions, the school has organized video classes for you all so that we remain connected and the process of learning can continue. Before I start with the syllabus of history and civics, I would like to congratulate each one of you on being promoted to class 9th. I would like to tell you that in class 9th and in class 10th, we strictly follow the scope of the syllabus as given by the ICSE guidelines. When you open your textbook, you will see that in the beginning of each chapter, the syllabus has been mentioned in a small box. And we try to follow this syllabus and not the textbook. Because at the end of the year, you will be evaluated by the council. This time, the final exam was conducted, or the question papers came from the board. So we have to prepare ourselves assuming that there is going to be a board exam this year also. Your pattern is going to be the same like we followed in class 8th. The written exam will be of 80 marks, that is 50 marks history and 30 marks civics, and the remaining 20 marks will be from your internal assessment. Now, as I begin the first chapter of civics, it is Constitution. Now, you have already studied what is the Constitution. Most of you will be able to explain, but in class 9th, we are going to learn the way how it was made and how it was implemented and the time taken in making the world's longest constitution. India has the world's longest written constitution. Now, what is the Constitution? Your textbook defines it as it is a comprehensive document containing the set of rules according to which the government of a country runs. The constitution of a country is a set of written rules that are accepted by all the people living in the country. The constitution is the supreme law and it determines the relationship among the people living in a territory and also the relationship between the people and the government. A constitution plays a very important role. Firstly, it generates a degree of trust and coordination that is necessary for different kind of people to live together. Second, it specifies how the government will be constituted, who will have the power to take which decisions. Third, it lays down limits on the power of the government and tells us what rights of the citizens are. It also expresses the aspirations of the people about creating a good society or ensuring the welfare of the citizens. Was the making of the Indian Constitution easy? Definitely a big no. In class 8th, you have studied about the American Revolution and how the Constitution of America, the first written constitution, was drafted. The Indian Constitution also had it was a very difficult process to make the Constitution of India. Why? Because we were going through a transition. we were going through partition. The people of India were emerging from the status of subjects to that of citizens. The country was born through a partition on the basis of religious differences. This was a very painful experience for the people of India and Pakistan. At least 10 lakh people were killed on both sides of the border in partition-related violence. There was another problem. The British had left it to the rulers of the princely states to decide whether they wanted to merge with India or with Pakistan or remain independent. The merger of these princely states was a difficult and uncertain task. When the constitution was being written, the future of the country did not look as secure as it does today. The makers of the constitution had anxieties about the present and the future of the country. In my next module, I am going to discuss about the making of the Indian Constitution, how the Constituent Assembly was formed and what role the drafting committee played and how much time was taken in making our constitution. From this introductory module, the question which I can give you is define constitution. Secondly, why is a constitution important for a country? You can write down 2 to 3 points. The first, what is a constitution? You can write for 1 mark. And why is a constitution important for a country? You can write it as a 3 marker. I hope you will be enjoying my classes. I hope that I will be able to make them more interesting and interactive. And kindly do the homework. If you don't have a new notebook, in any of the rough copies or any paper that you find, so that when you come back to school, I can make internal assessment out of the work which I have given you. Thank you.